What's up, YouTube? I'm back. It is Friday, Black Friday, and I have been in the shop all day with miscellaneous projects. Had some stuff I wanted to cross off the list and get done, and I've been knocking them out. But this was majority of the day. Made this for a friend of mine who just got married, wedding gift. This is 1/2 inch square stock, all bent with the torch over either a piece of 4-inch pipe or piece of 1.5 inch solid round stock that was in the vise. So this here got torched, bent up, made in pieces, welded together, flap disc. I welded, prepped and welded fronts and backs and didn't do sides. I V'd them out pretty deep, so really good penetration, but I wanted to keep as many of the crisp edges as I could. And got everything welded up. It's flat, multiple pieces, and the only thing that I really am going to do now is a couple of the miscellaneous joints. I'm just going to use a little body filler on and just run a piece of sandpaper in them just to clean them up and get some really, good crisp edges. But came out pretty nice, happy with it. I hope they love it. I'm going to paint it up and box it up. And one of the things that, it's funny how one thing leads to another in the middle of the day in the shop, but bending this stuff up over the 4-inch pipe and repositioning the pipe, I found myself having to shut the torch off a lot. Shut it off, relight it, and I was like, this is just getting old. So I built a torch stand, just something real simple. Some of that 1.5 inch box left over from the gate, piece of 3/4 tube I had, couple 5/16 pins, and basically just something to hang the torch, let it hang hot for the 3 seconds it takes to reposition versus shutting it off and relighting it. So I got that done, and I've needed it a couple other times with the other stuff. Got the Christmas tree already. Can't believe it even. Got it on Thanksgiving. Gonna get my money's worth out of it this year. Gates right there. Plates are sent out to the plasma cutter, getting cut, picking them up Tuesday. Those will get painted, hung. There'll be an upcoming video. So I got the sign done, and I made the torch bracket, and I got myself a gantry and put that together. And just to let you know that if you're looking at them at Harbor Freight, there's no kind of deals, even if you're a club member. And I bought the same exact one, a 1-ton from Northern, because they're pretty much next door to each other in my town. And Harbor Freight wanted $850, and Northern wanted $650. So I got the gantry, and I got the trolley for it, and some flap discs for $60 less if I would have just bought the gantry at Harbor Freight. Then this guy, Tombstone, buddy of mine gave it to me a couple of weeks ago for helping him out. I've never stick welded, but I've got a need for it, and I'm not against learning. So he brought it to me, dropped it off. It works. And Northern had deals on these hand trucks. And hand truck plus a store card and whatever, and I got the thing for like next to nothing out the door. Plus they threw in a free shipping packing blanket with it. So I got it exclusively for this Tombstone, because I think the reason these are named Tombstones is it's not their shape like everybody thinks. I think it's because they weigh the same as a dead body. The thing is ungodly unheavy, or heavy. So I'm basically going to make a welding cart dedicated just to the Tombstone. And another thing that I just finished doing was I just made some hooks. One of my earlier videos, I used the 3/4 by 1/4 flat stock for making the spacers on the gates, and I said, oh yeah, I'll have a use for them, I'll use the material somewhere. Well, sure enough, it's got a super long cord on it, so that'll all get coiled up. I actually just finished tacking those on, bending them, tacking them, and hit them with a little paint. And then I've got to make some kind of holder for holding rods, and I just got a box of 7018 3/32, just something to start learning with. And I know it's, from what I've heard, it's just a good all-around universal rod. So this little project's gonna get squared away tomorrow morning, And that'll be one more thing off of the list, and I've got a couple other little things I'm going to do over the weekend. And I'm going to get the tree prepped and get the stand on it. Got to limb it up, stump it, get it so it fits in the house. So yeah, just a lot of little miscellaneous things today. Got the gantry is going to be really nice to have around. It's amazing how simple, you know, just the making this torch holder out of some scrap. That's going to be a lifesaver. And a little wedding gift, and another little welding project. And just had a buddy of mine's ride in here. We had to roll the front fenders on it because he bought tires that were too big. And so we rolled the fenders on that. And it's kind of a band-aid. He's going to end up doing shocks on it, or maybe coilovers to adjust the ride height. On the other side of the gantry, English wheel. As soon as this safe is out of here, English wheel is going to live over here. Going to freshen up this cart for these torches too, these tanks and the torch setup, and clean it up, paint it. Probably add a couple of miscellaneous holders to it and try to tighten that up a little bit. But yep, another day in the shop. Been a long day, about to pack it in, catch a shower and some food, and just call it a day. Been out here about 12 hours, and but it's been a good day. Been a good strong day. Hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving, and hope you guys caught maybe some deals with the Black Friday thing. I didn't even bother going out. I just strictly stayed in-house all day. I did all my running around earlier in the week, and it was nice to just be out here all day. A little music, knocking things off the list. So until the next one, I'll have a couple update videos coming pretty soon over the weekend. Holler at me if you got any questions. Thumbs up, like it, subscribe. I'm gonna do a shop video too coming up pretty soon. Do a full walkthrough and kind of go over what's going on right now, and then also what's coming up and what we're about to do. Give you a little 360. All right, guys, till the next one. Talk to you soon.